Hello everyone, my name is Eric and today I want to discuss about the topic that I got for the final exam video. I am going to talk about Sophia, the robot's rights to citizenship by answering the question provided. But before we begin, I would like to thank my close friends and Miss Tita who have been supporting me during this whole semester. The discussion will be divided into four parts. First, I am going to talk about whether Sophia deserves to be given a citizenship and the same rights like a real human being. Next, I am going to share my thoughts about how the Saudi Arabian women feel about Sophia. Then I am going to give my opinions regarding if the Indonesian government should or needs to adopt an AI robot like Sophia. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. First question. Do you think Sophia deserves to get a citizenship like a real human being? Is it fair that Sophia has the same rights like human? And why so? No, I don't think Sophia deserves to get a citizenship like a real human person, but not like in a way that I am against it. What I have in mind is something such as a separate kind of citizenship or identification paper intended for advanced robots like Sophia. Like it is going to have a special attributes, for example, who made the robot, any important software version information, and in case of mass-produced robots, it will also have a serial number of each particular robot. So it will be easier to identify just in case, like if there's a fatal flaw in the programming logic or other things that could make the robot win roads or harm people. They could put a fail-safe prevention method to deactivate the particular robot remotely. Now, if we are talking about if a robot should have the same rights as a human being, I don't think it will be fair at all, because there is still a lot of places in this world where basic human rights and equality is in a state of absolute neglect. For example, in the Middle East regions where some part of it is still on the heat of ongoing wars and terrorism, or in African countries and India, where some form of modern slavery like forced labor or human trafficking are still abundant. I think the idea of giving Sophia a mere human creation, a robot that doesn't yet have its own sentience, the same rights as a human being, are insulting to those who are still suffering among ourselves. Second question. How do you think the Saudi Arabian women feel about Sophia? Do you agree with them and why so? Well, first off, I can already tell the state of gender equality in Middle Eastern countries, in this case Saudi Arabia, is still disheartening. Although the Saudi government is starting to loosen the restriction given to Saudi women by giving them the privilege to do things like, for example, driving or filing a divorce notice without their male guardianship. Now I am going to show you the tweets that I have been reading while researching this topic. Here are some examples. And a sarcastic one. I like this one the best. From what I have seen, a lot of people, especially those who are vocal about this very issue, they have pointed out the sour irony of granting a robot citizenship while the real South women and children are still being locked down with their male nannies. It is a complicated matter, and I cannot speak on behalf of those people, but judging from the tweets made by those women rights activists for Saudi women, I agree that giving a robot more rights than women is baffling, and it is probably just Saudi Arabia's stunt to attract more investors by the looks of it. Third question, do you think the Indonesian government needs to adopt an AI robot like Sophia? I think not at all. The Indonesian government should adopt something that actually matters, like, for example, an AI that could realistically help in the medical security or education field, and the one that actually works and not just publicity stunt. But sadly, I cannot see that is going to happen in the near future, since Sophia is currently only able to talk. An AI robot like her won't be able to contribute further in any of the aforementioned fields. There is literally no point in doing so with the current state of affairs, and it might even cause a backlash from the Indonesian people, because they will obviously question the government priorities. I think the Indonesian government isn't even the best in solving social problems, and accepting AI citizenship is too stupid. Like, what for? I mean, just fix education first, because the average Indonesian isn't bright, and we should build more healthcare facilities instead of worshipping places. And that way we can also make a better civilization in the long run. Well, that's all of my thoughts on the given topic about Sophia and the robot. Thank you very much for the time. Stay safe and have a nice day.